Now, thank you very much, my dear students who joined from various parts of the world. We get students from all parts of the world because this is an online training, so there is no limitation to the region. So we get students from USA, UK, Africa, Canada. Greetings and warm welcome to all of you, my dear students. Today, we connected here on this Zoom platform to understand the introduction to the cybersecurity, what kind of roles we have, what kind of tools that people will be using in real time. Our actual training will be starting in 1 week, but today and tomorrow we are going to have the free awareness sessions. No? Like before we play a cricket match, we need to have some warm up exercises. Before we play football, we go for a warm up. Similarly, these two classes are like a warm up classes, which will just give us that required kick to start our actual journey from next week. Okay, cool. Without wasting your time, maybe I'm just directly switching to my screen mode to introduce myself. Right. So, those who don't know me, my name is Lakshmi, and I'm the director of Hands-On Agile Coaching Company. I'm also the founder of this company, and we are expert. And I live in Melbourne, Australia. You can see these are all my followers, and I have 25 years of experience in IT. I worked in London, Belgium, Netherlands, in various roles, completely on large complex IT projects. And here in Australia, what we have done few years back, I floated this company called Hands-On Agile Coaching Company. The main reason for floating this company is to help the students to understand the subject in a practical way, to teach the subject in a practical way. From the day one, my intention is very clear. Unless a person do, they are not going to learn properly. If you see a YouTube tutorial or if you read a book and say that, oh, I know everything, that's not good enough for you to get into the job. Because in the job, or during the interview, you need to have that confidence to talk, right? When you practically do the things on your own, you will have that ability. That's the reason I floated this company, Hands-On Agile Coaching Company, and we have been doing various trainings for a long time. So these are all like you see the data engineering, AML, generative AI, tech business analyst, Scrum Master product owner. So if you see the Scrum Master product owner, for example, here, this is the Azure data engineering batch if you see here. So where we help the people with the creating the cloud, load the data, build the pipelines, extraction, transformation, loading. So this is a batch going on right now. You can see the groups, you can see the conversations, everything. Similarly, there is another batch, for example, the Scrum Master Product Owner Project Management. I give this one. So where we help the people to understand the Jira, Confluence, how actually a project management activities are being taken care. So this is more into the Scrum Master Product Owner. Similarly, if you see there is February 26, a cybersecurity batch. So look at this. And we have a group going on already, but this batch is at a different time and we already started 4 weeks back. So you can see the conversations, communications going on and sharing some offer letters as well here. You can see 150,000 he joined on 17th of December and into the GRC role. And our last year student got this offer third month on job doing very well. So yeah, so like this, I already created a WhatsApp group for March 26 as well. This is the WhatsApp group and the further communication, updates, the job opportunities will be shared here. Okay, team, cool. Now, if you want to be part of the WhatsApp group, you can message me your phone number to my WhatsApp +6141251636 is my direct number is my direct number. You can open Google and just type my phone number and just Google gives me good number of pages on my phone number. All right, team, that's my phone number. You can connect. And I also run a Telegram channel where I post good number of global job opportunities, tech webinars, latest industry trends, no nonsense, absolute each and every post is very valuable. So this is my Telegram group. You can see 6,100 people and I'm managing this group for last 4 to 5 years. And you can see the post, for example, UK remote scrum master, 500 pounds. And somebody happy to inform that my recent student got scrum master offer. This guy got a scrum master offer. And yeah, plenty of jobs here. You see data engineers with Python and PySpark. Even if you go, let's say, for example, there is a role called GRC. If you just search with the GRC, you can see you can see the jobs that I have been posting for a while. You can see here 100% senior remote GRC and all the stuff. Okay, team, that's if any of you want to join the Telegram group, which is absolutely free of cost, you're most welcome to join. I'm sending you the link, invite via link, copy, and pasting this link here. So you can click on that link. All links are absolutely safe. I have a lot of credibility and we don't do any dodgy things. Okay, team? Cool. Nice. Okay, now let us get into the game. Now we are here to understand the cybersecurity. First of all, I'm very much curious to understand from your perspective. I want to understand what you think is the cybersecurity all about. Now let us do just a small icebreaker activity, a warm-up activity we call. This is the idea board. I'm giving you the link in the chat. That is a link. I want all of you to please click that link, and then there is an option called plus. Click that plus and just explain in your layman term what you think is the cybersecurity. Basically, what I'm thinking about the cybersecurity is cyber security is maybe, let's say, I want to protect my company laptop, phones, softwares, because I'm running a company, right? Softwares, maybe data, and because it's a legal company and I have to follow the regulatory regulations, right? Australian government regulations, maybe follow regulations. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm very much curious to understand what you guys are thinking about the cybersecurity. All right. So you have the link. I want you to click that link. We'll just spend only 2 minutes. Just click that link, add your sticky note, and tell us what you think is cybersecurity. We want to see. Please go ahead. Don't think that other will laugh at your answer. No answer is really small or big. Just whatever you think with a blank mind. You might be reading about the news or in the job postings. Just just type it. We have 50 plus people. I want to see good amount of inputs. Just click on the link. No need to register and add your sticky note. Provide security while connected to the internet. Is the study of computer protection, including data and softwares. Very close. Good answer. It is the future of IT career. Mhm. Maybe I want to have a word on this one. It is the future of IT career. When you're talking about IT, information technology, IT, right? So let's say we have the artificial intelligence. That is also a feature of IT career. Maybe we have the data engineering. That is also a feature of IT career, right? Protecting the systems, practice of protecting computers, data, unauthorized access. Very good, close answer. Process by which you keep digital infrastructure safe, safeguarding confidential information from unauthorized. Very good answers. Cybersecurity is essentially understanding how do you protect the Internet of Things. A way of protecting company of information is a protection. Emerging technology for next 15 years. That's also correct. From the cyber world, cyber threats. Wonderful. Lovely answers. Lovely answers. Protection of infrastructure. Good. Maybe the cloud infrastructure. Good. Well done. Good inputs. Nice. Good. Now, I request you to please stop. I request you to please stop. So here I have my house, yeah, and you know that I live in Melbourne, and this is my house, and this guy is Lakshmi. I'm the house owner, homeowner, and as a dad, as a dad, I need to protect, right? I need to protect my house. I need to provide the extra security so that we live safely, so that my house is safe, so that my devices are safe. In my house, we have few laptops. In my house, we have few mobiles and everything. So I want to add some extra security. If I leave my house doors open, anybody can walk in directly, agree or not. So we need to have that extra security. So we have a strong secured doors. And we want additional security. Maybe we added the biometric locks here, biometric locks, so that only authorized people can, who knows the code, they can go. And then I also asked my builder to add extra electric fence, and my side door is locked. So this is more about adding the security to my house. Similarly, organizations, they have to have the security for the organization. So in the organization, you will be having all the assets, right? When we're talking about assets, we are talking about the phones, we're talking about the laptops, we're talking about the softwares installed. Maybe as a software, how I am protecting my software in my laptop. Maybe there is an extra shielding called McAfee. You know this. So it automatically continuously scans, and if anybody try to attack, if anybody to try to send a bad software, a malware, so it automatically detect and stop. No authorization. So I have the email protection on, and then I have the uh, identity monitoring on and the data cleanup on, all those things. So if I want to, yeah, it automatically safeguards all the softwares. Similarly, I protect my laptops and devices. Let's say, for example, theft protection. Maybe we go for insurance. Yeah. So this is all. So that's the cybersecurity. And some of you rightly said in words, cybersecurity is the practice of protecting networks, protecting the networks. 1 minute, what happened? It's just so practice of protecting all the computers, network, system, data from unauthorized access. And one of you rightly said that it is the future, and it is very high demand. It is very, very high in demand. And learning the subject in a practical way is very important. If you see a small recent incident in UK, a weak password, this is from BBC, not from me, a weak password allowed hackers to sink 150-year-old company. So one of the employee is using weak password, and the hackers, they attacked that laptop, and they asked a ransomware, a huge amount of money overnight, close to I think 5 million or 15 million. Yeah, I think 5 million pounds. They couldn't arrange. So these hackers, they arrest all the data, all the data. So what they can do? It's gone. Company is gone now. 158 years old, a small weak password. And it's just not only for this particular company. And if you open internet, if you just say recent cyber attacks, you will get thousands, not in hundreds as well, thousands. And not only that, all of you know the ongoing war between Iran, USA, Israel, and everything. For example, if you just say Iran cyber security, cyber attack, you will see plenty of Iran's attack against, look at this one, mid-tech firm, just the beginning. Cyber attacks that are reshaping the Iran war. You know this? Australian hospitals on alert after Iran. Every industry, every device connected to the internet is subjected to cyber attacks. Now everything is smart, right? We like smart. At the same time, proportionately risk is coming. We like smart car having the internet and software installed. We like smart fridge. We like smartphones. We like smart watches. But somebody else can control those smart things if we don't protect it. That is the reason organizations, they are heavily employing the digital army. That is the reason we have huge demand for cybersecurity professionals because of these ongoing attacks. Because if they don't have enough defending mechanism in place, the organization is subjected to attack, and overnight it's gone. We have seen some stories as well. So that is the reason if you just open Google and just type what is the future of cybersecurity professionals or cybersecurity jobs, and it is the AI tool, right? The future is expanding, high job security, rapid evaluation because of the AI and everything, right? Now AI agents are coming up. They are trying to attack. So organizations have to build some defensive mechanism where they can protect the organization from these AI agents, focused on the skill set and everything. And you can also see it from the job postings as well, not only on the Google. If you go to the jobs, and then I'm opening here, let's say, for example, there is a job called GRC under the, okay, let me just open here, maybe just a cyber. And then maybe some of you joined from United States. And you can see various roles under the cyber, like you have the risk analyst, cyber, remote, all the stuff. You see here? There is a role called GRC, governance, risk, and compliance. We will understand what this GRC is about shortly. Look at this, GRC. And there is a role called SOC, Security Operations Center. And these are all the jobs. SOC operations, security, GRC analyst. Lot of remote jobs also you are seeing here. Yeah. And there is also another job called penetration tester or ethical hacker, pen tester. You see here, pen tester, threat monitoring. So it is important if you want to step into the cybersecurity, which is very, very high in demand and future recession proof. And this is the area that you can step in. That is the reason we are providing a 12-week training program. I will send you this detailed 12-week course content as well, completely in a practical way. So with the tools, Nmap, burp suite, metasploits, hands-on labs, understanding various attacks like cyber kill chain, MITRE attacks, frameworks, and regulatory frameworks, environments. So this is look, these are all the this is the course content. These are all the hands-on labs. All of you will be doing for next 12 weeks. Week 1, week 2, week 3, everything is there. Okay, team. We will go through the course content a bit later, but I'm just giving you the content on your WhatsApp. Sorry, not WhatsApp here. Cool. All right. Now I'm going to step back. I'm going to introduce Chandra. Let me open his LinkedIn as well. What is this? And he is the practice head for the cybersecurity, and he is having extensive experience like me, like over 20 years of experience, specialized in the AI with the cybersecurity cutting edge detection capabilities. And he is also super expert in health, Wazoo, and he will show you today and all this stuff. And he later acted as a director of information security, currently leading the head of the cybersecurity, director of engineering, senior roles he played. So let us understand from his own words what exactly is this cybersecurity all about. Introduction. Let us understand, get the feel of the real-time tools. Okay, team. And tomorrow we will join the class again using the same link. And tomorrow we will focus more on the roles. What exactly a SOC analyst will do, what exactly a GRC engineer will analyst will do, and ethical hacker will do. What kind of tools. So tomorrow's class focus is going to be more on the tools and roles. Today's class we'll be focusing more about the introduction to the cybersecurity. Over to you, Chandra. Sorry, I took, I think, an extra 5 minutes than planned. That's okay. We are not wasting any time here. Thank you very much. Over to you.
No problem, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. Thank you very much for joining the session. Okay, let's try to understand exactly what we are going to learn in these couple of days. So it's a kind of an introduction to the cyber security. You all know what is cyber security. You must be already involving in cyber security in one or other way. You might be contributing, or you might be sometimes you might be trying to act as an act as a hacker, right? You might be getting into some of the others' privacies also. Okay, but it's knowingly, unknowingly, it's like we are practicing cyber security or maybe other side of cyber security, which is hacking, unethical or ethical hacking. So we are in the digital age. We are all
Can
in
you
the
please share
digital
the
age.
screen, Chandra?
Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So we are all in the digital age. We are using computers, laptops, mobiles, IoTs, networks, and also we are considering a risk, threat to our at the individual level. Right? We are all using at our individual level for our convenience, for our for our convenience and for our easy communication. And we are also looking at the risk part at day to in the day-to-day life and each and every moment minute. We are considering risk. We are considering threat. Right? Safety is also one of the aspects that we are considering in our day-to-day lives. We are all using the digital assets. We are all connecting to the internet world, internet to www, World Wide Web. We are not going to shops. We are not going to theaters. We are not going to stadiums. We are all connecting virtually through the internet. So what we are doing there, we are providing identity, our identity over the internet to the specific sites. Those sites are asking our name, age, date of birth, our gender, our address, our SSN number, government ID card, driving license, credit card number, debit card number, bank accounts. Sometimes, maybe health records also we are putting in the websites. So what we are doing, we are posting these details over the surface web. Surface web. We call it as surface web. On the tip of the iceberg, we are posting these details on the surface web. This data is indexed and you can search with Google. If you search by Google on Lakshmi's name, on my name, on your name, you will get the details. Similarly, it's not only you, me, any attacker also can get these details. They can follow us, they can take the details from the internet, they can create some kind of strategy how to manipulate us as well as how to manipulate our friends, relatives, colleagues, and any other who knows us with some kind of social engineering tactics. Most of the times, 90% of the times, the attacks are getting successful because of human error. They can manipulate the people, right? So they're manipulating the people and they are stealing the money. They are stealing the sensitive data. They are evading the privacy. They means the attackers. Okay. So this is called the surface web. The data we are entering that can be searchable is on the surface web. That is index data. And the data we are entering in various websites, the banks or healthcare applications or fitness apps or anywhere, so they are going to sit in the deep web. So deep web is in the control with the organization's cyber security professionals. So this is completely given by, like this is completely given the protection, security, privacy, confidentiality by the cybersecurity architects working in a company working for the company to prevent the unauthorized access from the attackers. The attacker could be insiders, the attackers could be the hackers. So this is completely protected data. However, there could be possibility of any weakness in the system, a vulnerability in the system. That vulnerability can be exploited by the attackers. So that vulnerability is exploited by a hacker who continuously looking at the security posture and payload, sending a payload and stealing the data. This stolen data, this stolen data is going to be shared in the dark web, stored in the dark web. So dark web is also a very controlled, specialized environment where only professionals, highly skilled professionals can get the access here. The professional, highly skilled professionals could be the, the hackers as well as the researchers. Hackers are researchers. Cyber criminals are investigators. Cyber criminals are police, military. So both the sides, you will have both offensive people as well as the defensive people here in this. So one is doing research, one is doing criminal activities. One is working on identifying the malicious actors, threat actors for the digital world. Another one is trying to evade the security of the people. Right? So this is the concept of the types of web. Types of web. One is surface web, one is deep web, one is dark web. So you will have, once you get into the cyber security, you will have presence everywhere, here as well as here. Okay, here, maybe you might be doing some kind of reconnaissance, gathering the information about the target. So target could be, it's not an individual, it could be company also, as well as the individual, a group, whatever. Here, this is completely a job. You are working with a company, you are using various tools, technologies, policies, procedures, work instructions, and various controls that prevent the unauthorized access. Here in the dark web, you will have presence when you gain some knowledge in the dark web, how to enter into, how to analyze the markets, how to look at the criminal activities. So you can get into the dark web. Okay, so having said all these things, so I want to summarize the the role of a cybersecurity engineer, or what is cybersecurity. So what we are saying, it is protecting the digital, protecting the digital presence. Protecting the digital presence is the cybersecurity in simple words. Means the digital presence of any company, or any individual, or any group. This is one of the definitions. However, when you go to the bigger extent, if you want to define cybersecurity in a elaborate manner, you can define cybersecurity as protecting the organization, protecting the organizational assets. Right? We need a few assets to run our business. Let me show the definition here, please. See the definition here. We need the assets to run our business. We need computers, we need laptops, we need servers, we need network, we need infrastructure, we need IoTs to run the business. The business could be a bank or IT enabled services for bank, hospital, insurance company, could be IT enabled services, call centers for these hospitals or health insurance companies, provider, payer, payee kind of organizations. Power distribution, same thing. Water distribution, same thing. We are collecting the data of the people. Government organizations, enterprise organizations, private organizations, public limited companies, everybody is storing the data, collecting the data of the citizens or individuals. The individual can be sometimes the same individual can be a customer for bank, a patient to a hospital, right? Or any customer to the hospitality services, or passenger to the railways, passenger to the road transportation services, passenger to the flights, right? The collection of data. They are collecting the data, they are storing the data, they are processing the data, and also they are destroying the data. So this data is very powerful. So as a cybersecurity professional, so we are going to work in a practice. Cybersecurity is a practice, a specific division, specialized division. We are going to protect the organization systems, networks, servers, cloud, Wi-Fi, data from cyber threats by using specialized tools, technologies, processes, written policies, procedures, work instructions, and putting some controls in place. So we are going to safeguard the digital assets from unauthorized access. The unauthorized access could be from the insiders, insider threats, or the outside attackers. From being the data is damaged, or assets being damaged, or destroyed, or made unavailable to the customers. So, all in all, we are going to use a set of policies, procedures, and then controls in place. The controls could be preventive controls, like maybe antivirus or defenders, corrective controls, detective controls, deterrent controls. These are various controls that we are going to have in place so that the digital assets are safe from attack, theft, or damage. It's like just like locking our doors, windows, so that our house is safe from the attackers. Similarly, we are having these controls in place. We have to follow some policies, procedures, some kind of regulatory compliance norms, the law of the land to protect the digital data from the attackers. So, by having cybersecurity in a company, what does it mean? If you have a cybersecurity department, division, or an effective division, okay, or you are protecting your digital assets being attacked by the cyber criminals, your data is safe. What does it mean? You feel safe that okay, my data is in the safe hands because somebody is protecting my data is not going to be revealed to anybody, which means you are building trust, you are constantly increasing trust on the organization. Having cybersecurity or protecting the digital assets for a company means the protection safeguarding the systems, network, infrastructure from the attackers, virus, or any kind of scams. We are building the trust. When we are building the trust, we can increase the customer base. When we are increasing the customer base, we are going to we are going to flourish in our business. So we are preventing the unauthorized access. The core concept of cybersecurity here is to make sure that the data here, what we are calling the data or critical asset, is being under the confidentiality, integrity, and availability. These are the key objectives of the cybersecurity. So why do you need cybersecurity? Means the question is, why do you need cybersecurity? To make sure that the data, the digital data is confidential. The organization has to provide the confidentiality to the data, the source and the destination when they are communicating. The source and the destination. We are communicating over the WhatsApp, right? The communication between two members is confidential. Only I can see the data as well as you can see the data. Nobody in between should not be gaining the access to the data. This is the confidentiality. So how they are protecting the confidentiality? Maybe you are using screen lock, as well as for the computers you have usernames, passwords, multi-factor authentication, so that nobody can enter into your system. For mobiles we have screen lock, finger scanner, or face scanner, whatever, biometric scanner, so that you only can see the data on your mobile. Integrity part, the data you are sending to your friend from here to here, from source to destination, should not be tampered by the attackers. So by interpreting the data, okay, we can manipulate the data, right? If it is going in the plain text, hello, how are you, can you please send me $10? Okay, if the attacker interprets it, attacker might change the data, saying that, okay, can you please send me $100 to this number? Instead of the source number, he can put the attacker's number there, right? So, but the destination thinks that, okay, this source is asking $100, so immediately he send the $100 to this number. This is the integrity part. Okay, how we are going to integrate, how we are going to maintain the integrity part? Using the digital signatures, encryptions, so that you are not evaded by the attackers. Availability. So constantly make sure that the servers, the systems, the what the customer is looking for is always available. So we never got this got the situation where YouTube is down for fairly long time. Gmail down, never. Amazon.com, never. It might go down, but only for a specific, maybe 20-30 minutes. That is also a record. Even though they are going to down the servers, they will notify us. The banks also do the same thing. Okay, the bank servers also are always available. So how you are going to make the systems available is meaning you are going to have the redundant systems, the duplicate servers available in case of any server failures. So this is all the concept of making sure that the cyber security is successful. So you have to make sure that the confidentiality, integrity, and availability is maintained. That is called the CIA triad. So how you are going to maintain the confidentiality, integrity, and availability? That we are going to learn in the upcoming sessions. We are going to learn authentication. We are going to learn encryptions. These are things that we are going to learn. So what kind of cyber attacks that you see in the general life, right? We talk about viruses, malwares. The phishing emails are very common. You might have got tens of phishing emails. Ransomware attacks, sometimes entire system is being captured by the attacker, and they say that, okay, we are going to release your server only when you pay this amount. That is called the ransomware attack. attacks. And data theft and data loss, that is common scenarios in the companies. Internal employees, the employees working in the company, sometimes they might share the information to their friends or the company competitors by compromise, or maybe from need, or maybe unknowingly they might also share the data. That also becomes the data loss. And attackers stealing the data, that is a common scenario. So we have to maintain the cyber security, proper cyber security, maintain the safeguards so that the data is not getting into the hands. If the data is getting into the hands, the organization is getting into the risks, like in terms of legal risk, compliance risk, financial risks, and sometimes there could be possibility of the company closure. Okay, so we have a various domains in this cyber security. Let me share this with you. Okay, we have various domains in this cyber security. So we have the network security. So we are all interacting with the internet, and internet is a group of networks. Okay, within the company we have LAN, we have WAN, we have MAN, whatever various network topologies that we can talk about. So the first one is the network security, which is protecting the organization networks and the infrastructure, which means we have our server, we have our cloud systems connected to the internet, maybe through Wi-Fi or the wired networks, cable networks. They're interconnected. Okay, we will have firewalls internally to protect the attacks, to trust and untrust the networks. We will have intrusion detection systems. We will have intrusion prevention systems by its name. Okay, one is going to detect, one is going to prevent. And also we will have the agents installed on our machines so that it's continuously sniff the data from our systems to understand any kind of malicious activities. And also the organization network is not open just like this. The network will be segmented based on the severities. Based on the severities. A set of members will be sitting in one segment, the leadership will be sitting in another segment, engineering will be sitting in another segment, marketing will be sitting in another segment. Otherwise, somebody attacks marketing team, they can completely roam over the entire organization, they can steal the entire organization data. This is what happened in one of the companies when HR being hacked with a PDF report, PDF resume, and then the attacker has taken control over the entire organization because they don't have the network segmentation. So this is one of the divisions, domains we have in cybersecurity. We have various domains in cybersecurity. One of which is infrastructure security or network security. So we also have other divisions, departments in cybersecurity. Information security. The first one is network security, and second one is the information security, which is preventing the data being accessed by the attackers to make sure that the confidentiality, integrity, and availability is maintained. Confidentiality, integrity, and availability is maintained. So first, when you have this network security, automatically you will have the information security also in place because you are protecting your data servers being attacked. I'll show you some example. I take An example, this is a Kali Linux box. It's a Linux server, Kali Linux server, and we have all the arms and ammunition related to the cyber security within this box server. Okay, so how the attacker will be scanning? Okay, just for example, attacker tries to understand whether we have security certificate or not. They might go with the SSL scan. Okay, and then they take a site testfire.net. They're looking at the SSL certificate is there or not, whether the certificate is enabled or not. And if they are not having any latest SSL certificate above 1.3, so which can be attacked. So mostly the site is having all the TLS 1.0 version only, which is not the latest one. Okay, so this is the security certificate information. By seeing the security certificate information, okay, the attacker will be concluding, okay, whether we can go for the attack or not. Can we steal the sensitive data or not? Okay, and also they go for the scanning on the specific target. So we have Nmap is one of the tools that we use for as part of the security scanning. So Nmap, and there is a command. We are going to learn these commands in future. It takes time.
And while it is processing, maybe we can continue with the understanding other
Yeah,
areas. Yeah, better.
yeah, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll also open the Wireshark in the same the network area. Uh, you will you will see this beautiful tool called Wireshark. So it is going to sniff the data within the network. It's each and every data packet will be monitored by using this Wireshark tool. All you need to do is you have to start the monitoring and site, open any site, justify.net, and I'm logging in here. I'm entering username as admin and password as admin. Login. So when I come here again, from the attacker's point of view, attacker places themselves in between the network, source and the destination, and they capture the data and they look at the information like this. If it is insecure data, then HTTP, if it is insecure data, they would see the details. They look for the post method here. This is one post method. You have to look at the another post method here. Do login. You see this is the do login post method. You see this? The username is admin, password is admin, and I've clicked login button. So if it is any insecure networks, if it is we are getting into any insecure websites, the data can be hacked by the interpreted by the attackers. So we have to be little bit safe, secure when we are logging into any any site which doesn't have SSL certificate, which means HTTPS. If it is not there, if HTTPS is not there, you should not get into the those websites. So this is also another command that we have seen earlier, execution. So it is saying that okay, port 80 is open, which means the insecure traffic is available. Just now we have seen the data input, whatever input that we have done in the form of username and password, we have seen it through this port 80. Okay, actually this is the first step. That's the second step we have to do, but because of it is taking time, I got to Wireshark directly. Okay, these are the tools. There are various tools that we are going to learn as part of these programs. Okay, next area is information security. Information security is again that's what we learned it in the previous slide. The confidentiality, integrity, and availability of the data has to be maintained. So we are storing our data. The data can be the patient data, data can be customer data can be citizen data, or data can be any client data, anything which is confidential, which should be only limited to the data owner as well as data custodian, data steward. Only these members have to be accessing this data. But if it is getting into the other's hand, they are not authorized to view this data or use this data or transmit this data, that becomes the breach. The information security area is going to take care of this data loss. We call it as DLP, data loss prevention. So data loss prevention. So preventing the data being lost, being deleted, being shared with unauthorized users. That could be internal users, insiders, or insider threats, as well as outside attackers. So, so this information security, protecting the data, this part will be taken care by the IS teams. This is another domain in cybersecurity. Going to define the policies, procedures, work instructions, what kind of controls you have to have, what kind of encryption that you have to put in place, how the disasters have to be managed, maintained, how we are going to reduce the loss. DR and BC, disaster recovery and business continuity. So how we are going to maintain the DR and BC? This is been handled by the information security division. Okay, so we can see the social engineering attacks also, right? So you see a lot of phishing attacks, social engineering attacks, a kind of marketing strategy. They call us and they say that okay, you got a $500 of Amazon voucher. Click this link, gone. Our data is gone. Okay, so this division, information security, IS division, is going to take care of the data loss and data damage, data deletion by accidentally or by the intentionally. We have to prevent it. So this division is going to take care of the awareness sessions to the employees and bring the inculcate the security culture within the organization or within the society. Next, we have the application security. We are all building the applications. Every company is building the applications. That could be e-commerce application, banking, finance, non-banking finance, anything. We are building web application as well as we are building mobile application. The application could be web or mobile. So this web or mobile is going to be accessing the internet, and users are using it for the various purposes through this internet. So these users are inputting their details here. As I said, the surface web. So we are inputting the data in the surface web, and we are forgetting the safety and security of the data. If this is getting into the cyber criminals' hands, it's going to cause huge damage. Or maybe sometimes, it's not only cyber criminals, sometimes state actors also create damage to the data. Just recently, we have seen that a data center being attacked by a country as they are in the war. So when the data center is being attacked, the complete banking data, that could be healthcare or hospitals or mm, or the or the or the financial data is lost. If they are not maintaining any backups, everything is gone. These kind of situations. So how we are going to handle? So this mobile and web, this is the application that we are working with, we are building, and the application security team's responsibility is to make sure that static application security testing, dynamic application security testing is conducted, and made sure that the application data, the applications, the products are following OWASP top 10. They are covering the top 10 vulnerabilities. Top 10 vulnerabilities. This is very much important. Any web application has to follow OWASP top 10 vulnerabilities. So, how we are looking at this top 10 vulnerabilities? We are using multiple tools to check the OWASP top 10 vulnerability standards. To make sure that the data is stored in secure servers, that could be cloud or local systems, preventing unauthorized access, outsiders as well as insiders. These 10 standards are going to tell us the kind of principles how you have to maintain the data. So we are going to use tools like burp suite and zap here. You see this tool, you see the tool here in this zap tool.
Don't worry about these tools, my dear students. All these tools you will be installing, you will be practically learning, doing all the hands-on activities during our 12-week training program.
This is the zap tool. So we are going to extensively use this zap tool for the web application penetration testing. And you also have another tool called burp suite for performing the web applications penetration testing. This is also another tool that we use it. So market standard tools. Even if you open the LinkedIn, and you can check yourself in your LinkedIn or in your local website, local job sites on the opportunities with related to burp suite, zap on the application security front. So why I have not opened these tools in advance? Because this eats a lot of memory. System gets slow, so that's the reason I have not opened these tools. Okay, so this is one more tool that you are going to work with. So you are going to work with the tools like burp suit and zap for penetration testing. Completely red teaming point of view, we are going to learn black box, white box, and black box, white box, and green box approach. Known environmental testing, unknown environmental testing, and partially known environmental testing. So these are the tests that we are going to do. Admin, admin, login. You see this? You see the data here coming here. Again, you see the same thing, right? The go to the post method, do login. You see this? Maybe the font is very low. You see this data is showing us admin, admin. Okay, so attacker will be changing this, and they might use it for the brute forcing attacks. Means they come up with the multiple password combinations, and they might steal the data once they find the right password. Okay, we also have the mobile application security. So we use MobSF for the mobile application security. So this is what the tools that we are talking about: burp suit and zap. And we have multiple tools like Metasploit for the hacking. For reconnaissance, we have tools. For exploitation, we have tools. For pen testing, we have tools. Okay, so this is related to the application security. We have cloud security, right? Same thing, cloud security, or that is also coming in the information security, sorry, infrastructure security area only. Cloud security means, you everybody nowadays we are working with the cloud systems. Our data or the organizations are now completely going towards cloud. Small companies, especially small organizations, they don't want to handle this mess of handling the infrastructure. We have a senior infrastructure engineer here in this group. He knows the hassles, right? The infrastructure, it is in the organization. Somebody has to take care of this power, electricity, internet, and so on and so forth. But if it is on the cloud, everything will be taken care by the cloud service provider. When you are joining the employees to the organization, everybody is working from home, or mostly 80% of people are working from home. The identity and access management will be done through this by Entra ID or IAM, right? So they will be given the role based access to the systems. They will be prevented to access the sensitive data based on their job nature, role. Somebody will be the privileged users. They will have the administration access accounts. This IAM is also handling by the cloud only, within the cloud only. Means user provisioning, right? User provisioning means onboarding a user, reviewing the credentials, reviewing the roles, permissions in the meantime, and at the time of retirement or exit, we have to block the access. Everything is happening here in this cloud. IAM, PAM, user provisioning, server management. We are hosting servers, we are hosting applications here. And these applications have to be protected by the firewalls, security, next generation firewalls, web application firewalls. So everything is set up in this cloud environment. And data storage, S2 bucket example. Data storage. So how we are going to provide the security here for the cloud assets is the another practice, another domain we have in the cyber security. Means we are going to, as of now, no, you are going to get the opportunities in GRC, network security, information security, infrastructure security, application security, mobile, web, and cloud security. That's what we have seen. Cloud partners could be Google Cloud Platform, GCP, or Azure, Microsoft Azure, or AWS, Amazon Web Services. Or maybe you have DigitalOcean, maybe you have OV Cloud, and so on and so forth. There could be many players in the market. So mobile security, anyways, we have seen it. Okay, incident handling. This is one of the most challenging part in the organization. We have to handle the incidents. Handle the incidents, which means a risk becoming a reality is an incident. An assumed risk becoming a reality is a incident, which means you already had a thought process that okay, somebody could log into the admin account, that you are thinking that that is a risk. Yes, that's a risk. You are an admin, you are thinking that your account can be hacked by the attacker, and you have kept controls in such a way that instead of 12345 6 password, you have changed your password to QWERTY. You have changed your password to ASDF HJKL. Okay, this is your new password. This can be hacked by the attackers. Attacker can be insider as well as outsider. You assume that this is a risk and you have control in place. You have a control in place. You thought that okay, strong password policies is going to help me. So 13 digits, 13 characters password that you have mentioned. But one of your friends or maybe one of the insiders knows this password. He might have or she might have told this password to somebody else outside. And this became the reality. Then it becomes an incident. You thought that phishing attacks is inevitable in the organization because people are vulnerable for the social engineering attacks. We get tempted to love or fear or favor. So attackers, they said that okay, I'm going to give you $500, 500 US dollars, Amazon voucher. You buy something, you click this link. So out of curiosity, unknowingly, we have clicked it. The attacker has taken the control over the system, which means the real risk became the reality. It became the incident. So how you are going to manage this incident response? How you are going to manage this incidents? We should have some incident response plan in place, right? You have to identify your critical assets, protect your critical assets, identify your kids, protect them, and detect if they are facing any problem. You have to respond to the attack, and you have to recover from the attack. Okay, so now we are done here, and we have identified that there is an issue. Now you have to respond. This is the incident response. The incident response has to be kicked in. For this, you have various tools like Splunk, Chronicle, QRadar, Waza, Elk, Sentinel, uh, Google Security Operations Center. There are various tools are there in the market. We are going to learn Splunk in this session, in these sessions. However, I would like to show you another tool, an alternative uh, to the Splunk, which is completely enabled with the AI ML. Okay, So I'm building it for my internal purpose. Okay, I'll show this tool. This is truly internal for us, but I'm okay. I would like to show it to you.
The construction is still under progress, team. So you also can start building these kind of tools.
Yeah, I'm helping others also. Whoever they are in the previous batch, they are working on it. So this is one of the tools that we are building inside. And I'll show you the real-time alerts, how you get the real-time alerts also. Maybe I need to stop the sharing, stop the recording for a minute. But this is the internal tool. We have developed, we are configuring it. You see this threat hunting part. You see this. You see the beautiful dashboards like this. So MITRE attack point of view, we are going to learn MITRE attack in the upcoming future sessions. But this is how what kind of attacks is a password guessing or secured shell, any valid account compromisation, modifying registries, any brute forcing attacks. So this is going to give us the dashboards, beautiful dashboards, and with Zaz effects. You see this on this on this tool. And this is not only a representation, you can see the real-time data flowing inside each and every minute to minute data, the second to second data that you see it. It is the time in India is 19th March, 7:48 a.m. You see this, the time here is showing as a local time 7:48. It is showing the real-time data, minute to minute data that you see it. All the assets associated with this server is going to be displayed here. Let me show you the real-time alerts. Sir, can I pause the recording for a minute? Quick second,
Yeah,
please.
I'm controlling it. Let me pause the recording for a minute. Just 1 minute. Yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah. Carry on. Thank you.
We can go with the false. We can go with kind of compliance lens, whether it's PCI or HIPAA or anything that you can go with it. So which is a similar concept we have in any other SIEM tools or SOAR tools. Sorry, SOAR tools, security orchestration and automated response. In case of any attack, the automated response will be kicked in. So blocking the IP addresses, changing the passwords, blocking the making the critical asset invisible to the attacker, distantiating the virus affected machine from the networks. These things will automatically taken care by these SOAR teams. So SOAR tools. So this is within the incident response and security handling area. Okay, and GRC. This is one more important area that every country is having a constitution, a written constitution or unwritten constitution. But the constitution is constitution, which means a set of rules, guidelines, standards, regulations that are put in place. And anybody, if they are not following, so they will be penalized. It happens in the society also, right? A specific sect will be having some set of rules for their specific sect, and if at all they are not following them, so they will be penalized with appropriate financial as well as their custom legal purview, within their custom and legal purviews. And why they are doing it? Because they don't want to corrupt their system. Likewise, we don't want to corrupt our systems by the insider threats as well as outside attackers. The system should not be vulnerable. So how you have to manage your system and how you have to guide your system, how you make somebody accountable for the organization security is defined in this governance, risk, and compliance. What kind of governance model that we are going to implement? Is that autocratic or democratic? Dictatorial or democratic? Monarchical? What kind of leadership that you want to follow? So everything will be there in this in this governance, risk, and compliance, which means somebody will be accountable and somebody will be responsible for the execution of the policies, procedures, work instructions, controls, and how we are going to measure it, how we are going to audit it, manual audit, static audit, as well as dynamic audit. Static audit is by looking at the posture, we have to assess whether we are following the policies or not. Dynamic audit is you're setting up some tool that scans the entire system and identify the weaknesses in the system. The weakness will be introducing a vulnerability. The vulnerability can be exploited by the attacker that could pose the threat. The threat actor is looking at the attack surface and they exploit the attack surface with the relevant or the appropriate payloads that can steal the data from the attack from the compromised system. Okay, the area security areas and the job opportunities for us. We have network security, as we have thought about information security, sorry, infrastructure security, systems, applications, servers, and all those things. We have application security that is covering mobile and web, any apps, serverless applications also. Information security defining the policies, procedures, which include GRC also. Cloud security, managing the cloud security posture. Cloud could be AWS, GCP, or any other cloud. We interact with cloud several times. We push all our data into Google Cloud. Even through our mobile, we push the data into cloud. But what happens if your Google Drive or OneDrive or Dropbox is being under the attack or hacked? We lose our data, our personal data. Endpoints, any endpoint that could be mobile, web, sorry, mobile or laptop or printer or scanner or CC camera, anything that is coming under the endpoint security. IAM, identity access management, user provisioning, users, passwords, OTPs, face scanners, finger scanners, everything coming under this IAM. Social engineering attacks, which is you bringing the awareness within the organization from the phishing attacks point of view or any social engineering marketing strategies point of view, the attackers can steal the data. So this is what you're going to bring the awareness here. Disaster recovery and business continuity, which is coming under the risk management area. How you are going to back up your systems, back up your data, back up your servers, how you are going to encrypt them, and where you are going to store the data, and how you are going to use this backup data in case of any cyber attack in terms of restoring the data and bringing the business back to the normalcy. Right? There could be a possibility of recent attack. Dubai AWS data center being attacked, and the entire data is lost. So they're quickly working on DR and BC, disaster recovery and business continuity. So they are shifting the data center to Mumbai. Outside of this is another side of seashore, and this is another side of seashore. This is another country. This is another country. They are bringing their data center to Mumbai, and they might be having all the data backups. So they are immediately quickly fixing this issue. They are operational within 1 or 2 days. That Lakshmi sir can confirm it. Right. So these are the some of the roles and domains we have as an opportunity. And why cybersecurity is important, as I already told, we have to prevent the data loss, ensure that we are trusting, we have been trusted by our customers, and our business is continuing without any losses. If our business is continuing, then only we can improve our business, improve our financials, our living standards. When the business is running fine, we can contribute to the national growth, right? Working from home, we are supporting work from home also. So work from home gives us a lot of flexibility for us. And these are the various areas that we can consider why cybersecurity is important. And what are the education qualifications required for you to become a cybersecurity engineer? I can tell you an example. One of my previous team members just passed 10 plus 2, just passed 10 plus 2 in a supplementary. He failed 10 plus 2 almost 2 years continuously. And it doesn't mean that he doesn't have knowledge. His knowledge is somewhere. So he went to a nearby city and learned cyber security, ethical hacking for 6 months, and practiced within the 6 months he practiced rigorously on the cyber security and ethical hacking. And he attended one of the fairs, security fairs, some meetings. He met with one of my he met with my CEO that time, and by the conversation, my CEO understood that he is one of the gems that we can take him on board. But unfortunately, when they look at the education qualifications, the leadership, whoever interviewed him, they said that okay, he's only 10 plus 2. I don't want to take him. He's about 23 and 10 plus 2. I don't want to take him. Then CEO said, no, no, it's not. Don't look at the education qualifications. See the quality. And they have given the opportunity for him with about 1.75 INR per month. So that could be coming around maybe 1700, 17, yeah, 1700 USD, I think. Yeah, 1700 USD, maybe around 200, 2000 ISD, ISD, okay. Sorry, USD, 2000 US dollars per month, near to 2000 US dollars per month. And he did wonders after this. So because of him, we got about two projects for my previous company, the bigger accounts that is into healthcare, biosciences, life sciences. So which means education qualification, technical skills are that is secondary. But with no technical knowledge to tech savvy can get into this area. The jobs you have, starting with information security, GRC, these are purely non-technical. When you go to the SOC, SIEM, they are semi-technical. When you want to become a red team engineer, ethical hacker, little bit polished technical engineers. If you want to become an architect, okay, you need to have coding skills. But rest, you know, general awareness, mental ability is enough. So I'm not saying for the marketing point of view, I'm not a marketing guy, but I, with my experience, I'm telling you. Yeah, yeah. So I stop
Right.
it here, sir. Let's continue with
Excellent.
the
Thanks.
discussion. Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot for your wonderful. Thanks a lot for your wonderful introduction, Chanda. We really enjoyed a lot having like understanding various domains under the cybersecurity, various roles. Tomorrow, team, we will be using the same Zoom link and we will spend a similar amount of time. But tomorrow, our focus is going to be much more on the roles, what kind of roles we have. We will directly open some of the LinkedIn LinkedIn jobs, and then we will go to the jobs, and we will see, for example, some of you joined from Canada. We will see what kind of opportunities exist in Canada and what exactly they are asking in Canada. Let's say date posted last 24 hours. I'm just checking randomly, and then here you see the cybersecurity risk management, and it is a completely remote job. Yeah, remote job. So which means that you can work from home. So here Chandra is talking about SIEM, he is talking about the MITRE, attack, and all those things. So you're already seeing that one. Work independently in a flexible remote engagement. Look at that. And another one, let's say this one is governance tester. And we will see tomorrow. Let's not waste too much of time today. And tomorrow we will see, go through some of the job description, what is being covered, and all the stuff. Okay. And in the GRC also, you will be given access to the tools like a Confluence tool. Okay, just 1 minute. Yeah. One CS. You will be given access to the Confluence tool. All of you will be building. This is completely hands-on training program, right? So you are going to. These are all the latest. For example, here you see 1 day ago we prepared the risk register. Now, when you go to the GRC, and let's say I'm just typing here United States, and if you see any random job that got posted, maybe GRC, and if I just type the keyword risk, if I type keyword risk here you see maintain live organization risk, and maybe cyber GRC supervisor. Here you see the risk and governance risk compliance needs. Mm. So this is more of a non-technical role, GRC analyst, Wells Fargo. What they're asking, GRC process, they're asking about the NIST. So Chandra was talking about OSAP, so it is there, and then SDLC, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, we can cover all this stuff. There is a huge demand, my dear students. So tomorrow we will go, but maybe today, all of you know ChatGPT, right? I'm opening the ChatGPT. And what I want to do is in front of you, whatever the training that we have, we are just, I'm uploading the syllabus directly into the chat GPT. Let us see. I'm just going to ask, hey chat GPT, is this syllabus good for our students who are aiming for GRC, SOC, ethical hacking, penetration testing? What kind of future or demand we have with these kind of skills? Based on the data, give us your predictions. Let's see. So it is advanced version of the chat GPT. And then overall verdict, short answer is this is very good. Multiple roles, GRC, SOC penetration testing, and then market demand is really booming. There's a global shortage as well in USA, UK, Australia. In India also, it's rapidly growing. Role-wise, highest entry demand. If you want to go tomorrow, we'll go through these things here. So entry level jobs, highest in demand, entry, non-IT students. You can go into the banking, healthcare. You can see the salary. Syllabus includes the GRC. This is perfect. And for the SOC analyst, very high in demand, where you are going to learn the Splunk, Wireshark, SIEM, and everything. Long, strong alignment is there. Ethical hacking and penetration testing, little bit very high in demand, but a bit hard to enter for no for the entry level kind of a thing. So our syllabus includes the Nmap, burp suite, OSAP, top tune, and good coverage. Maybe some extra skills you may need to get into pure penetration testing kind of a role. Okay, perfect. All right. So what we'll do, we'll quickly take your questions. Okay. By the way, I forgot to tell you that each and every live class will be recorded as well. I sent you the email. In this email, join our 2-day live webinar. So in this email, the first link is the Zoom link. And there is another also link, learning resources, a Google Drive. So you just click this Google Drive link, and you will be able to access the material and recording. Look at this today's material already there, and we are going to upload the recording here. So whoever wants the materials, recordings, and everything, please message me. Please message your name and email ID to my WhatsApp +6141251636 that's the number. You click and then send me your details. Let's say, for example, November 25. Yeah, this is the previous batch, and each week you will be having 4 live classes. You see here, so 4 live classes every week. Week 7, Splunk, search, ethical hacking, and you double click on the ethical hacking, and you see the reading materials and the recording as well, and completely hands-on training program. And if you see the scanning of the recordings, so you see here day one, the cybersecurity overview, GRC, risk assessments, governance, Wireshark, SOC, Splunk. These are all the recordings, previous recordings, Nmap, Burp Suite, Metasploit. We are talking about close to 45 sessions. Today we just had one session and we already feel like we are having like good interest in this subject. So mainly you need to have that passion, patience and commitment. Definitely you will be in very, very high demand. You will be, if you ask ChatGPT or even ask Google, hey, tell me one area which is recession proof for next 10 years, the first number one comes as the cybersecurity. So that's the kind of demand we have. Okay, team. So, and we also help you with the CV preparations, LinkedIn, and the certifications. And our good number of students, they got offers as well. Maybe I'll just type here offers, offers. You'll see here people from Canada. This guy got, uh, he- this guy got good day, boss, good news. This is a WhatsApp screenshot, by the way. No, not an offer letter. I accepted the offer letter. Thank you so much for your support. And maybe another guy got $150,000, and then he had information security, Jan 5th. Hassan is our previous student, and we accepted him as an intern. Hassan offered as an intern, and I would like to express my appreciation. To be specific, this program has all the right information to help you not to just your careers, follow your passion, and he's going to support you guys as well. A senior Scrum Master role, and then WhatsApp, and then yeah, there is another job opportunity here. You can see the cybersecurity engineer, and you can see the oops, sorry, I think yeah, it's a full time. Yeah, and yeah, we have plenty of offer letters and everything. We don't want to waste the time. Uh, and you will have a dedicated support on the WhatsApp group also. This is the WhatsApp group I created March 26. So you're going to have a WhatsApp group, and if you are interested, maybe what I can do, if I just say add, and I think in the web WhatsApp we can't share. Yeah, just message me. I will be very happy to add you to the group. And then if you just type here PSM, these are all the groups, previous groups where we trained. Yeah, thousands. We talk. Let's say, for example, if I type here USA and look at the USA numbers that I have on my laptop, on my mobile actually, these are all the mobile numbers. So we're talking about thousands. And then if I type people from Africa, these are all the students whom we trained from Africa. You can see the names, and people from Canada, CAN, and these are all the people from Canada. We're talking about 14 to 15,000 numbers that I have in my mobile. We trained, we mostly rely on the word of mouth. We help a lot of people to get into the jobs, and yeah, cool. Let's take the questions, Chandra, and then we'll close the class for today. Mm, Kumar, oh yeah. Anil, actually, the training when it is starting, it is going to be daily the same time. Oh, Anil, yes, yeah, it's the training, actual training. So today and tomorrow, it's like more of a warm-up sessions. The actual training is going to start from 29th of March. That's actually Chandra got some last-minute commitment, so that's the reason we have to just push this for 4 more days. This is the it is the actual. Yeah, this is the actual training program, and it is starting from this is the training 29th of March to 17th of June. The same time, whatever the time we join, it's going to start 9 o'clock, and it goes to 10:15, and it goes to mid of June. From mid of June, All of you will be really ready to apply. I mean, like we'll help you with the CV preparations. So we have good amount of CV templates also here. Let's say CV, cyber CVs. So we have the CV templates. And then after that, we'll share you the certification help. We will do the certification help. And then after that, we are going to help you with the interview question and answers and one-to-one interview guidance. Everything is there. Okay, cool. Uh, when the job placement asks for years of experience, how do without T? Like it depends, right? How you want to manage. When you have the some kind of experience, let's say you worked as a project manager, you can tell that, oh, I worked as a project manager managing the cybersecurity teams for last 3 years. Now I want to go into the pure cybersecurity GRC lead or project manager lead. So this kind of roles definitely you can tweak. Like one of my earlier student, he was working as a project manager and he has done the same. For example, let's say 1 minute. If I just say congratulations, maybe a lot of opportunities here. Just 1 minute. Yeah, we have people, getting the ethical hacking certification as well after our class. You see here, and then 1 minute. Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe this guy you see. Hi coach, I want to share some good news. His name is Arediji. He live in Australia. He's African, but he's in Australia. I completed both CompTIA while I had been working as a Scrum Master product owner. A new cybersecurity team was recently formed, and now they were given the role to drive the GRC team. So we can fine tune. I will help you in fine tuning the CV and thing. And another student also got a project coordinator offer. His name is Tony. Yeah, look at that. I would like to thank you for your help in preparing the project coordinator. That's for the cybersecurity teams. I passed the interview. Thank you very much for your support as you always go above and beyond for your student success. I truly appreciate your help. And these are all not the old ones, you can see it's an date we posted is on March 11th, I guess. So last 1 week we have around 3 or 4 people who got good offers. Okay, cool. Any other questions? The link is asking for the details of the access request. Oh yeah, you can click on access request and then I'm going to approve your access, Varun Rao, and then I'm going to approve your access as a viewer. So you're most welcome to view and start reading. Anil, could you please text it on my WhatsApp and then we'll happy. After the training or after the certification? Look, certification is good to have, not really like a must to have. Some people they have done the certifications. So after our trainings, you're going to get uh, free certifications and also the paid. The free certification is ISC2, the cybersecurity certification. That is one. And then there is also another certification called Cisco Ethical Hacker Certification. That's also widely recognized ethical hacker certificate. This is also widely recognized, which I have showed it in the group some time back. That's a Cisco ethical hacking. And there is also another certification of completion from my organization. And then one more certification if you want to make the payment, that's going to be for $450. You're going to get it CompTIA Security Plus certification. Okay. Start time in UK time, I was just lucky to join as I was constantly checking. Kaye, yeah, it's the classes are confirmed to start from 29th, so there is no change in the date. The UK time, little bit tricky time because we are starting this class at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That goes to 2 a.m. UK time. That's a midnight. It's at 12 p.m. Australia time, 6:30 India time, and 9 p.m. New York time, 8 p.m. Texas time, 2 a.m. UK time. That's the global time zones. Please try and add time for people in UK. Yes, yes. So yes, correct. Okay, let me show you. So the classes are confirmed to start from 29th. Yeah, 29th. This is, and then 29th New York time is going to be 9 p.m. here. All right. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to 10:15 p.m. let's say 10:30 with the question and answers on 29th. So every week you will have 4 classes and we go for 12 weeks. Now you can see the time here. So Sydney 12 to 1:30, New York 9 to 10:30, Texas 8 to 9:30, London 2 to 3:30, India 6:30 to around 8 o'clock. This is the time. Okay, cool. It's the same. You can just type it. Helping for the certification preparation, oh yeah, plenty of students they got, and on top of it we also upload the dumps as well so that you can prepare. Let's say maybe I'll just go to previous batches, cybersecurity October batch. You see here, this is the CompTIA security dumps. We are going to give you all the previous question and answers so that it will be easy for you to pass. And then ISC2 square PDF, how to get this certificate in the cybersecurity CC, the question and answers, different modules, and yeah, so that support also will be there. You just ask for it, you will get it. And another good thing is you can join 2 or 3 times till you become confident without any extra charges. Okay, Frank? Anyone, any
So we
further
are also
questions? Yeah.
we are also supporting the previous batch students, sir. Even today, October batch students, they asked for the interview questions for
Oh, yes.
GRC, one
Correct,
for
correct, exactly.
GRC,
True.
yeah, so one for security
Yeah.
architect role. So
Yes, yes.
we are constantly supporting them. We are not like leaving you
Exactly.
in the
Not in
project.
the middle
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
ocean. Yep.
yeah, yeah.
And I have one student from UK, Chandra. I don't know if she connected with you. She got the job. No, not the she got the job. She is having interview next week. I'm just trying to pick her name. Uh, I think she is having interview with
Cecilia, sir.
NHS. Cecilia, I guess. I
Cecilia.
get Cecilia.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
no. Cecilia
I
is
just
from you. You spoke to her?
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Right,
And
right, right. Yeah. Correct, correct.
EB already got a job, sir. EB is already
Oh,
working as a
really?
project
Good, good,
manager.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Good, good, good. Yeah. So yeah. So it's so whenever the interview is scheduled, right? So you are going to have the one-to-one interview guidance directly from Chandra. What about if somebody is already having certified with the projects? Do you offer services to help land in the entry-level jobs? No, it depends, right? Having the certification is not good enough. So we need to have that practical ability to perform the task. And don't get me wrong, maybe I have to talk this off the recording nowadays. If you spend a little bit of money, anybody can help you with certification. I know I'm telling this one openly, but this is the bitter reality. So we do a lot of interviews when somebody says that we are certified, and that won't really excite us because we know that certificate maybe easily we can get it, but having that practical ability is very, very important. How you use the tools, what kind of challenges you have faced, how do you handle the situations, how do you coordinate, how do you communicate, what is your passion, commitment. These are the core areas that we look during the interviews. And that's going to be a big tick. Having the certification is going to be a value add in the CV. It will definitely may add some weightage to get you the initial call. But the moment you enter into the interview room, nobody is going to really much bother or give weightage to the certification. Okay. Can I can I know the cost of the implicators, the certifications, and the trainings? Isan, our training, our cybersecurity training is for 12 weeks. It is it's a 700 US dollar, which is payable in installments. That is our 1 minute. I'm just sending you the flyer as well. The certifications, ISC2 Square, certification of completion, and also Cisco Ethical Hacker certification is free of cost. So which means that you can do it immediately after the class training. There is also another paid certification called CompTIA Security Plus that will cost you 450 US dollar. I have background in the data analytics last October. I would like to match to the cybersecurity. What area I can go? Definitely you can think of going into 2 areas, Frank. Okay, you can think of going into the data engineering part in case if you want to build your skill in that space, like how to build the pipelines, understanding the Python, ETL, ELT transformation operations, and that's one area. That's why many of the organizations they are operating the data in the cloud, and that if you want to go into that space, so you have to learn the Azure data and engineer. And in the Azure data engineer, so you have a lot of job opportunities as well in this space. If you want to build on top of whatever you are having that Azure data engineer like this. So whatever the data engineer, they are asking about the SQL, Python, ELT, ETL, data lakes. So you have to go for this particular training program, and not 2025, we are in 2026. 2026. So this is the particular training program in case if you want to build your knowledge on the data analysis. So we teach both the engineering part and analysis part, covering the Power BI, Databricks, Delta Lakes. Microsoft Azure Databricks is the Microsoft Fabric is the latest in the market. So we are adding that one as well. This is one area. But if you want to go into the cybersecurity, definitely you're most welcome to go into the GRC, data governance, so you can go into that space. Hello, anyone, any questions?
I can
Oh,
suggest
yeah,
some more
yeah,
things.
please, yeah,
This is,
you can give a value add. Yeah,
Frank's Frank's question really is very interesting because he has
yeah,
already done the data analytics and
correct.
could be having little AI ML knowledge. Okay, so you see this. I built a pipeline here. Okay, I'm sharing the screen. So just a minute, please.
Yes, okay. Yeah,
Let me
I
share
stopped
the
the
screen.
one. Yeah, please share your screen.
Yeah. So this is with the NI10 workflow diagram. You see this. I'm also using data because cyber security, the security operations centers receives huge amount of data, that that in terms of data packets, the SIEM tool or Wireshark, this gets huge amount of data. So we have built a pipeline here. Okay, this pipeline, you see this, it is, you know, the data is coming and we are sending the data to the virus total. Each and every network packet, the data packet, the frame that we are sending to virus total. Virus total is going to evaluate whether the data packet that is coming in and going out is having any signatures, signatures, malicious signatures, or anything related to the data loss. It's going to evaluate here in this virus total. Then it is coming to the, once this is confirmed, it is coming to the code evaluation here. The code will be evaluated here and it will be sanitized and prepared for the Olama. So we are using Olama here. Okay, I can show the code also here. See this? We are using Lama 3.2 latest to scrutinize whether the data packet is having any malicious signatures within it. And what is the confidence level? Is that, is that high confidence that it's having much? Okay. Then if it is having any high confidence, then we are going to send it to the, then we are going to send it to the polishing this data, so that this polished data will be moved to the Splunk. Sorry, it will be moved to the Slack, right? Slack messages.
Very good
Okay, this
pipeline,
data will
Chandra.
be
Very good.
moved to the Slack. So the final Slack message that you have seen it, that okay, there's a virus alert, somebody is trying to log in, somebody is trying to brute force. Because cybersecurity needs AI GRC. That's what we had the session last week. We are going to work with huge amount of data. Very, you will be you will face fatigue with this data. So much data, as a human, it's very uphill task for us to capture. When you have an AI agent like this, okay, Llama, this is going to help us to touch each and every data packet, and then parse it to the next level. Okay, so thank you very much. This is some interesting thing that I wanted to
Yes,
tell
very,
you. Yeah.
very, very interesting. Yep, cool. No problem at all. Someone is asking, okay, I'm sharing my screen now. So Chandra is telling about building the AI agent. So if you just see the cybersecurity news, you see Commonwealth Bank of Australia build two AI agents to boost the cyber defenses. CBA, Commonwealth Bank. You see, build two agents that supported cybersecurity streams in threat hunting. That's what Chandra is doing right now. While generally preferring Pablo. So this now like the new ways of working, the new strategies. So someone is asking, how can a fresh graduate from cybersecurity without experience, if you want to really, really go into entry, so you do have good internships or entry level operations. If you are from USA, just go to any time and then just type here cyber, just type here cyber, and then you're going to get plus 10,000. Of course, you're not eligible for senior jobs. Maybe you can go to the experience level, internships, entry level. Go for it. Go for it. Cybersecurity intern, 35 minutes back. Go for it. Intern, cyber threat intelligence. Go for it. The pay is less. Don't worry about the pay. Getting into the game is very, very important. So you have the intern, information security, remote. Go for it. Plenty of jobs are coming up. Junior level. Look at this. You don't need to worry about much of experience, minor or sometimes part-time internships. Even in my Telegram group also, I remember I post like intern. You see here, let's say for example, remote cybersecurity compliance govern intern. Click, job might have already completed, but look at this. This is no longer active, but you can see this is a remote opportunity that I posted from my LinkedIn circle. Rotate through the teams, monitor the changes, regulatory assessments, and everything. I have very good network on my LinkedIn, so I do get lot of notifications. Whatever, if you see, this is my LinkedIn, and these are my followers. Like lot of HRs also there. They do post. Like if I just go to home, and if I just scroll down, and immediately they need an experienced Scrum Master, Agile Project Manager, number first flow, and then Scrum Master role we are hiring for HCL Tech. And then these are all the notifications that I will be getting. We are hiring the data engineers in Bangalore, hybrid, and if you want. So what I will be sharing them in my right now. I don't need any job. Helping the people to get into the job is my job. That's all. Yeah, definitely. There's a good demand for entry level cybersecurity professionals also, as we have seen on the screen share. If you have a solid experience in the insurance is a domain, right? And you can also definitely go into the domain in insurance domain IODG, no problem at all. Senior infra ops, how how can I, Kumar? Can you please unmute? So your question is partially completed. Oh, okay. 1 minute. Let me allow the people to unmute so that you can. Hi, Kumar. Can you unmute?
Can you hear
Hi,
me, right?
Kumar. Oh, yes, I can. We can
Yes.
hear you right now. Yes. Go ahead, Kumar.
It's just a basic thing, actually. I'm trying to switch the career, so I'm just
Oh,
currently
you're
into
trying to
infra
switch the
ops.
career. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is
So if you can call me after the session, I can understand your personal background a little bit in detail. Accordingly, I can give you the guidance. Okay, Kumar?
Okay,
Sure,
thank you.
sure. You have my number?
Yeah, I
You,
think
yeah,
you
you just
pinged
you
it
just
earlier.
+6141251636 is my number. That's my direct number. It's always with me. This is the number. The other numbers, some of you got connected. They are the CM. That's a company number, and they are also legally valid. And we have the authorizations for USA and Australian numbers.
Hi, coach.
Uh, Iman, go ahead,
Yes,
Iman.
yes.
Yes.
I remember I told you I just finished a college diploma in cybersecurity. Uh,
Okay.
yes, it's an honor. It's a systems administration and
Mm,
cybersecurity analyst. So it's an honor program. So systems
oh, nice.
admin and
Hmm.
cybersecurity. So, but the
Nice.
but the challenge here is getting my foot on the door because
Yep.
of experience and all that. So I've been
Exactly.
throwing my CV around for only God
Yep.
knows how long since I left. I think
Right.
5 weeks ago, 5 months ago I left college, and it's been rejection, rejection.
Right.
When you
Yeah.
see all those experiences, oh, 10 years, CNN
Hmm.
this, CPP that, some certifications can throw you off with all that acronyms, can throw you
Right.
off. Yeah, so and
So I'm not, I have to check. I can't really comment really much now
okay,
because I don't know what your CV contains. Your CV should be containing the keywords. Your CV should be ATS, application tracking system friendly. And your CV should be more of a job focused rather than just saying that, oh, I'm a college graduate, I have done this, I have done this. Even in the college graduate, maybe you can tell that in my company you have done some internship, you worked on a project. Maybe you worked with Chandra and you worked on a project. We can give you the letter of reference that you worked on this particular project. So having a project, having a real-time latest tools that what Chandra has seen. In college, they don't show all these tools. So the college learning, we all have gone through the colleges, right? The college learning is different and the real-time life is different. So
yes,
you have
yeah,
to understand what really matters for the organizations. We
correct,
have to understand the job description and we have to see if our CV is closely matching with this job description. Are they married together? Then only we are going to get a call. And then after joining the interview, so you have to confidently communicate what are the tools, the practicals. Then only you can get into the job.
correct,
Otherwise,
that's
even
correct.
if the CV is poor quality, even if you, I'm not trying to discourage you, even if you try for next 1 year, you may not get a call. Just saying because you have to understand that okay my CV is not getting called where the things are going. Maybe you can just upload your CV on the chat GPT and then just ask, hey, can you please fix it, or what are the gaps, or I have the advanced version of chat GPT, a large language model. If you want to give, you can give, and then I can just, you don't need to pay me anything, not even $1. I can give you the feedback on that CV.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, coach.
you can
Yeah,
message me on my WhatsApp and send me your CV, and I can give you the feedback on that after the class. Okay.
thank you so much.
Cool. Thank you, ma'am. All good.
Uh,
Frank, you have any questions, sir?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you already because I feel really comfortable
Comfortable?
talking to you
Nice. Good.
guys.
Good. Nice. Right.
Um.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
As I said earlier, I graduate from Purdue Global University, bachelor degree in data analytics. Basically, we do everything Python and whatever. A lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Um. Last October. And of course, the same problem that the guy just talked to you.
Same. Yeah. A graduate. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm. But so you
Struggling.
you you started applying for the job roles like data analyst, or what kind of what are the trials?
Yeah, as a data analyst or BI, because
Okay.
I know
Yeah.
Tableau,
When you're
Power
talking about
BI.
Frank, when you're talking about the data analyst, so have you included any cloud platform? Because nowadays the data is being stored in the cloud. So any Azure or AWS or GCP cloud
No,
platform?
no, not at all.
Mm,
It's
because
basically Tableau,
yeah,
SAS,
mm,
statistics,
right.
SAS, Power
Yeah, yeah,
BI,
yeah. Power BI
Python.
became very, very big because in
Eh,
all our training programs we have Power BI. So Power BI
yeah,
became very, very basic. Every role, like because it's just only the data visualization and analytical tool. If you have only that Power BI and other, that's getting job is bit less. So you have to add more
yeah,
value add. Nowadays we have to see that market is
and
becoming tougher.
yeah, and as long regarding on the future, the way everything going with AI and whatever,
Right. Yep.
that role will be probably, it can be a lot
That will be out. That will be
yeah,
out. That
problem with
role will
that.
be.
So,
Mm, mm, mm.
doing that is good to know already, but I was
Yes.
thinking to, like I say, move a little bit to the cybersecurity, and but
Yes. Correct. Yep.
cybersecurity, as the way you guys talk, is more
Yes.
really big. So,
Right. It is big. It is ocean
what
there. Yep.
role, what role I can do? Because
Mm.
I think I'll be able to probably do any.
You can either you can confidently go into the GRC roles. You can go into the SOC roles, Frank, where you won't require much of coding.
Okay. So I really want to have a conversation with you
Oh,
after.
sure, sure. Just after
Yeah,
in
the
10 minutes, you can
number
give me a
you
call.
sent,
No problem at all.
yeah, the number you sent, you put a plus in front, and then the
Plus,
rest.
yes, plus.
I
Plus
have
six
to.
one is the Australia code. I'm a citizen of Australia. Plus six one is
Oh,
the Australia code. Yeah,
oh, okay. So I put plus in front, and I'll put your
yeah.
number, so I can
That's
be
it.
able to
That's
call
it.
you.
Yeah, and then just say hello, and then you are going to get you will be connected. Yeah.
Okay,
In
cool.
case if you're struggling, you can also message your
Yeah,
number. I can
because
revert.
yeah, I feel like I have to have a conversation with you,
Sure, sure, no
and that
problem.
will probably
I
help
helped a
me.
lot of people. Your name is Frank, right? So if I
Yes.
just open my WhatsApp and then let's say if I just type here Frank, and you can see Frank 3, Frank 2, and Franklin, Frank. How many Franks I train? Frank from Canada.
Okay.
You
Frank
can
from
see the
United,
Franks are everywhere. Yeah, Azure Data
Frank from United,
Engineering,
Frank from United
CompTIA,
States,
yeah, exactly, everywhere. So plenty.
because
You, you
I'm in United States right now.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, sure. No problem at all. All good.
Okay.
I'll help you with
Okay.
thousands of
Yeah, I'll let
students.
you.
No
Okay.
problem at all.
Thank you.
Yep. Good team. Anyone, any final questions? If not, tomorrow we are going to use the same link, same time to understand more about the roles, the GRC role, the SOC analyst role, how they behave, how the role, how the job, how the role of the day of GRC analyst look like. So tomorrow we are going to understand. Coach, many thanks for your, thank you very much. Okay, anytime. Do you need to know coding for cybersecurity? Jadmer, the cybersecurity and yes and no. As tomorrow you will have a better understanding. For the roles like GRC, no coding required. There is another role
No,
called Security Operations Center. Just 1 minute, please. Security Operations Center, semi-coding. And for the ethical hacking penetration testing, you have to understand commands. You are not trying to build something new. You have to make use of the existing tools, how to make use of the tools, how I can give the command so that it gives the response. Based on that response, how I'm going to analyze and react. Jadmir. And I want to tell you that good number of students without any IT background, they were successful in good number of with the good technical skills after our classes. Okay.
hello. Yes, sir.
Yes, Don.
Yeah, actually, my name is Charles. That Don is just a
Charles.
kind of yes.
Oh, Charles.
I
Oh,
remember I've been
yeah.
here. I've been in your class, and I
Yes.
have a problem though. The
What
time,
problem you have? Mm.
the
The time
time.
is
That's
9 o'clock.
always
It's
my
it's very good time for USA people. What time you want, John Charles?
yes. For me, I work in corrections, and I do 3 to 11 shifts.
3 to 11.
That is
Okay.
yes. That is why I have
I
the issue because I can't take the class while I'm at
right.
work. I
Can you
can't.
can you wake can you wake up early? If you wake up early, I will allow you to join our time 5:30 a.m. batch.
So you mean five, like my own time here?
Yes. I'm talking your time. Yep. 5:30
Ah,
a.m.
okay.
to 6:30 a.m. There is already ongoing batch. So that batch it
Yeah.
started in the first week of March. So this is the batch we are talking about, and this is the one. So you see 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Already 2 weeks
Okay.
completed. We can give you the access to these recordings. You can see that day. So from tomorrow you can join tomorrow morning.
Oh man.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
And how many days? What are the days in a week, sir?
Oh, it's
Because
it's
I'm
same, same. It's like Monday to Thursday. You can see the timing here,
Monday
Monday
to
to
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah. Okay, Charles.
Uh, okay. I
Yes.
will see, sir. Yes. In
Yep.
fact, I will text you if there is a possibility. Yeah.
Sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
That,
I will be very
for
happy to
ESC,
add
it
to
is
that
Sunday
batch.
to Wednesday, sir. Monday to Thursday for ESA.
Monday. Oh yeah, early morning batch, right? Yeah.
Okay, that is for early morning batch. Okay.
Oh, for the yes, correct. Yeah, Sunday to
Oh,
Sunday to Wednesday. Yeah, correct. Okay, Charles, you can give me a call.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Godwin saying that I got a CRTP by altered security and used myself home active directory to recreate the attacks. Blah blah blah. GitHub. I have the background in purple teaming. Wow, what entry level job to look into this one? Maybe Chandra, you want to answer this one? Godwin.
Full teaming, you can get into the risk GRC roles as well as the YT, the red teaming engineer roles, cybersecurity, ethical hacker roles within the organization. You can get it, or maybe you want to become an independent consultant. You can get into the consultancy area also.
Yep. Perfect.
Basically, your knowledge is into the defensive security. That's what I see. You can get into the SOC, security operations centers, GRC, those ones.
Cool. Can we start a little early? Akana, this is just a free webinar, right? So that's why it's taking time. Normally, USA time by 10:15, 10:30, we should be off with the regular classes when it starts from 29th of March. We're all good to, we are all set to start. Any final questions? Thank you so much, Syed. Thanks a lot, sir. Godwin, thank you, Godwin. And I greatly appreciate all of your efforts to join and spending your valuable time. I hope all of you got good value for the time that you invested. See you guys tomorrow, and thanks a lot. And big thanks to you, Chandra, as well, for giving the real-time insights. See you guys tomorrow. Stopping the recording. Stopping.